If there is a film about a sick and twisted child that I haven't seen, I will make it my mission to watch that film, and that was certainly the case when I discovered The Good Son. This film really stuck in my mind and is one that I really thoroughly enjoyed. This was released in 1993 and was directed by Joseph Ruben and written by Ian McEwan and stars Elijah Wood and Macaulay Culkin. Straight away, what a cast! And it doesn't need to be said that they are both, or I guess were both, brilliant child actors, and I think they fit their roles really well. I don't know if there was ever a point where there was a possibility that Wood and Culkin would play the opposite characters. That would be really interesting to see. But Culkin really fits the role of the evil child, and Elijah Wood's bright blue eyes are so innocent and fabulous that he really suits his role as well. So the description from IMDb is spoiler free, and it reads as follows. A young boy stays with his aunt and uncle and befriends his cousin, a boy of the same age who shows increasing signs of violent and psychopathic behaviour. So Culkin plays the cousin called Henry, who begins to be a lot more disturbed and show a lot more very damaging personality traits. Mark, played by Wood, goes to stay with them, and suddenly he begins to witness things that his cousin does or suspect things. Unfortunately, Henry's mother is basically oblivious to this. It's not so much that he's an angel child on a pedestal, but a lot of his actions are unnoticed by his mother. There's always the risk that Mark is going to get the blame for some of these things because he's just joined the household, and these problems have just started to escalate. You know, you put two and two together, it's understandable to think that that's where the problems are being caused. And what's really intense is that Henry gets increasingly more violent and aggressive and angry at the world, and I didn't know where he was going to stop. I didn't know what would be the pivotal moment where he's just gone too far and something really awful has happened. I feared for Mark's safety, for the safety of his aunt, for Henry's mother. I did not know how far they would take this. And it's rated R. I'm not sure if it's 15 in the UK. I feel like it might be, but I'm not 100% confident. It is gripping. Culkin is amazing as the evil child. As I said, the bright blue pools of Wood's eyes are so sweet and innocent that it just really provides an even stronger contrast between the two characters. They both give phenomenal performances. I think they were absolutely astounding. It has won one award and was nominated for two others. It won the Saturn Award for the Best Performance by a Younger Actor, and that went to Elijah Wood. It was also nominated for the Saturn Award for Best Horror, and Culkin was nominated for the MTV Movie Award for Best Villain. I'm just going to quickly see who won that one, because I think, depending on who he was up against, he should have won that, because as I said, his performance was just out of this world. That was the same year Mrs. Doubtfire won Best Comedy. There's nothing about this film I didn't like. The pacing was brilliant. Alicia Silverstone won for her role in The Crush for Best Villain. I wish Culkin had won. I have to say his performance was brilliant, but this role, in terms of how meaty and juicy and intricate and intense and how much precision in his acting was required, is so much better than his role in Home Alone. I just think his performance is 1,000 times more powerful because the character is 1,000 times more complex. He gives it his all, and he does a fantastic job. If you like or don't mind thrillers about disturbed children, this is fantastic. I have a weird passion for that kind of film, and I'll never forget this film. I will watch it again. I truly loved it. Brilliant performances, fantastic narrative, great development, perfect execution. It ticked all of the right boxes and more. The Good Son is everything I hoped it would be and more.